Hello children, Sai Ram. Today we are going to study English grammar and we are going to cover chapter number 9, pronouns, which is there on your textbook, page number 60 to 63. You are all with your textbook, pencils and erasers, children? Come on, go, get it fast if you have not taken it yet. Yes. Here I have put one picture, children. You have to read the following sentences at the same time observe the picture. Tina is a girl. You can also read it aloud with me. Tina is a girl. She is 8 years old. While reading the sentence, please give attention to the words which are underlined and which words are circled or highlighted. Okay, because we are going to learn more about that particular words. Tina is a girl. She is 8 years old. Now here see. Vera and Sarah are friends. Vera and Sarah are friends. They play together. A bird is sitting on the tree. It is building a nest. And Jack is a clever boy. He does his homework regularly. Jack is a clever boy. He does his homework regularly. Now children, while reading these sentences, you must have seen that some words were underlined and some words are circled. So the words which are underlined, they are nouns, isn't it? Girl, Vera, Sarah, then bird, Jack. These are all the naming words. Okay. But the circle words are pronouns. The circle words are pronouns. So why we use the pronouns? To avoid the repetition of nouns. Okay. To avoid the repetition of nouns, we have used, in the first sentence we have used she. Tina is a girl. She is 8 years old. Instead of repeating the noun, Tina is 8 years old, we used she. Vera and Sarah are friends. So instead of repeating their names again, we use the pronoun they. Okay. So this way, let us learn some more pronouns. Before learning more pronouns, what we understood till now? That pronouns are words used instead of nouns. Okay? What are pronouns? Come on, repeat after me. Pronouns are words used instead of nouns. Understood? Let's see some more examples of pronouns. Now read the following pronouns. I, me, mine, we, us, our, ours, you, yours, your, he, his, him, she, her, hers, they, them, their, theirs, it and its. These are some of the examples of pronouns. Pronouns are the words which are used at the place of nouns to avoid the repetition of the nouns. Now children, on your textbook page number 61, this activity is given. You have to read the following story and replace the nouns with appropriate pronouns. Okay. Now this is the story given here. We have to read this story and what is the question? We have to replace the nouns with appropriate pronouns. Okay. Come on, we are going to read this story now. Ramu lived in a village. Ramu used to supply milk to the villagers. The villagers loved Ramu very much. In turn, Ramu also loved the villagers. Ramu had a donkey. The donkey also helped Ramu in Ramu's work. Ramu had a wife named Sarla. Sarla helped Ramu in supplying milk to the villagers. Ramu loved Sarla very much. Ramu and Sarla led a contented life. While reading this passage, children, you must have observed that the word Ramu is used again and again. It's repeated. Some nouns in the story are repeated. So now, as per the question, we have to replace the nouns with appropriate pronouns. Appropriate pronouns in the sense, whichever pronoun we can use for Ramu, villagers, Sarla, donkey. As we have already seen some of the types of pronoun in second standard also. So let us see. Ramu lived in a village. Ramu used to supply milk to the villagers. So here in the second sentence, instead of Ramu, what should we use? Ramu is a boy or a girl? He's a boy. So I should use he instead of Ramu. So after using the appropriate pronouns, how our passage will be seen? Let's see. Ramu lived in a village. He used to supply milk to the villagers. The words which are highlighted with red color, they are all the pronouns we have used, children. They loved him very much. Here in the passage it was, the villagers loved Ramu very much. So to avoid the repetition of the nouns, instead of the villagers, we have used they. Villagers means plural, many people, isn't it? So we use the pronoun they. And they loved Ramu very much. So Ramu is a boy. So we use pronoun him. They loved him very much. In turn, he also loved them. He had a donkey. It also helped him in his work. Now here for donkey we used it pronoun. It also helped him in his work. He had a wife named Sarla. She helped him in supplying milk to the villagers. Now Sarla is a girl. So instead of noun Sarla, we use the pronoun she. She helped him in supplying milk to the villagers. He loved her. Means Ramu loved Sarla very much. So we use the pronouns he loved her very much. And they led a contented life. They, Ramu and Sarla, led a contented life. So this way we have done activity A and we understood how to use the pronouns. Now let us see, children, that pronouns are singular or plural. They are male, female or neuter depending on the nouns they replace. Now we all have studied singular and plural. Singular, one in number, plural, more, two or more than two in numbers. So pronouns are singular or plural. They are male, female or neuter. They are a boy, girl or neuter. Depending upon the nouns they replace. For example, in the passage there was noun donkey. So which pronoun we replaced with the donkey word? It. Okay. So this way we have to remember that pronouns are singular or plural and they are male, female or neuter depending on the nouns they replace. Let's move ahead and see the activity B. Now here the question is indicate whether the pronouns are S for singular, P for plural, M for male, F for female, N for neuter. Okay. Now the first one is done for us. If you see in the book, see on page number 61, the first one is done for us. He bracket bought a pen and gave it bracket to his brackets brother. Now we have to identify, children. He means what? Is it a singular noun, plural, male, female? We have to see there, think, and then short form we have to use. Now he is male. It is used for, this pronoun is used for the boys, so male. And it is used for one boy. It's a singular noun. So M and S we have written in the bracket. And gave it. So it is neuter gender and single in number. Okay. So we use N for neuter and S for singular. To his brother. His. His means again M for male and S for singular. So it is written there M and S. Now we are going to solve second and third question today here and remaining 4 and 5 you have to do on your own in your book. Okay. Let's see the second sentence. I in brackets ask them brackets to sit down and talk to me. Now I means what? It can be anybody, a boy or a girl. So we can say it's a singular noun. So I means singular, M for male or F for female. We don't know a boy is speaking about or a girl. So we have written here M or F. I ask them. Now them are, they are plural in numbers. So P for plural and we don't know whether all the girls are there or all the boys are there. So again M and F. M for male, F for female. To sit down and talk to me. So again for me, singular, male or female, because here we don't know who is I. I referred is to a boy or a girl. Let's move to the third sentence. Nitin, do you dash know where they dash have all gone? So Nitin, do you? Now here you is referred to boy. So it's a male. Then you, Nitin is one in number. So singular now, pronoun. So M and S. Nitin, do you know where they? So they are plural form. So we don't know whether girls or boys. So we have written here PMF, plural, male or female. Let's move ahead and solve the C question. C question is choose the correct pronouns. Now here we have given the options. One is right and one is wrong. We have to read the question carefully, think and then write the answer. Come on, let's start. First question is Anjali and Kavita are good friends. Anjali and Kavita are good friends. Dash went to the circus. Now Anjali and Kavita, two girls are there. So what will come? They or she? They. Because two girls are there. Plural, more in numbers. So they went to the circus. If here only one name, if there only one name could have given, so we would have written here she. Anjali went to the circus, isn't it? But here two friends have gone, so we used they pronoun. Raj came from London. Dash is a beautiful place. Dash is a beautiful place. So he or it, can we say he is a beautiful place? Place. We are going to replace the noun. Place here. So place is in neuter gender. So what will come here? It. It is a beautiful place. Rahul loves to play the violin. Dash plays well. Now Rahul loves to play the violin and Dash plays well. Rahul is a boy. So what we will write here? He. Now fill in the missing pronouns. He cleaned and polished black leather shoes. He cleaned and polished black leather shoes. So, whose shoes? So, which will be the correct pronouns here? His. He cleaned and polished his black leather shoes. Moving to the second question. I gave Dash kitten a dish of warm milk. I gave Dash kitten a dish of warm milk. So here we can write his. I gave his kitten a dish of warm milk, or I gave her kitten also write a dish of warm milk, or we can say I gave my kitten a dish of warm milk. The teacher told Dash to sit down. The teacher told Dash to sit down. Which pronoun will come here? Him also can come, her also, or us also. So, all the answers are right. The teacher told him to sit down, or we can say the teacher told her to sit down, or the teacher told us to sit down. Now, let us see the next question. She showed us some photos of China. She showed us some photos of China. Now we have to highlight the pronoun in the sentence. So which is the pronoun? She. She showed us some photos. So one more pronoun is there, which is that? Us. She and us. She showed us some photos of China. They were very interesting. Here also one more pronoun is there, which is that? They. It is they. So in the first sentence, three pronouns are there. She, us and they. Let's see the second question. I asked my mother if you and I could go shopping with her. Be careful, read the sentence carefully and find out the pronoun. I asked my mother if you and I could go shopping with her. So, very good. I, my, you, I, and her. These many pronouns are there in the second sentence. Let's move to third sentence. Let me read your story and I will let you read mine. Let me read your story and I will let you read mine. In this sentence, me, your, I, and you. Is there one more pronoun? Yes, it's mine. So, me, your, I, you, mine. These pronouns we have highlighted here. Now children, there is one crossword puzzle on your page number 63 of the textbook. And this is your homework. It's very interesting crossword puzzle given here. You have to complete the crossword puzzle with the help of the clues given below. Below the puzzle there are the clues given across and down. You have to read it carefully and you will enjoy solving this puzzle. So I hope you enjoyed today's session and understood the pronouns and different types of pronouns, at the same time where to use s, am and p. So you understood this. Practice more and solve the remaining sentences from the textbook. So let's stop here. Sai Ram.